Hey friends! It's been a really long time since I've done a wash and go and product review, so I thought I'd share a new line that I'm trying out. I went to Ulta online and I found the TGIN Rose Water line, and I wanted to find something super quick for the moms and for the busy women out there that just need the three-step system. Wash and literally go. So I found these. Some of their items do have silicones, so I just tried to find the ones that did not use any, and I was able to find enough items to do like a full wash and go. So I found the Rose Water Sulfate-Free Hydrating Shampoo, the Rose Water Smoothing Leave-In Conditioner, and also the Curl Defining Styling Gel. I'm not super strict with the silicones, but if I can avoid them, I will. Yeah, so if you want to see how this works on my hair, just keep watching. So if you're someone that is floral obsessed and loves the smell of flowers and roses, I think you're really going to enjoy this. I feel like most of my products have like a warm vanilla scent or a sweet fruity scent, or even a minty scent, but not a lot of floral. So this is new as far as the fragrance goes in my curly hair collection. The line does use rose water as well as other extracts and oils and ingredients, and I'll get into that as I dive into each individual product. So the first item I picked up was the Rose Water Sulfate-Free Hydrating Shampoo. It's got rose water and acai berry. It says it's a lightweight moisturizing shampoo for soft, smooth, frizz-free hair. And TGIN does not use sulfates, parabens, lanolin, petroleum, mineral oil, artificial colors, or animal testing. As far as what it does for your hair, it's supposed to promote hair growth, moisturize, and protect and repair your dead skin cells. The next item I chose was the TGIN Rose Water Smoothing Leave-In Conditioner. I wanted to get the conditioner and the deep conditioner, but it did have silicones, but this one did not. So I figured let's skip conditioner and go straight to the smoothing leave-in. Now I wouldn't suggest using this for all hair types, but I think if you're, ultra low density, super fine hair, this should be fine. I do find this to be on the richer side, so I think you'll be okay if you have fine curly hair. If your hair requires a lot more moisture, you might have to do some, finagling there, using something a little heavier, or maybe mixing it with a little bit of oil to kind of give yourself a little bit more moisture if you're gonna skip the conditioner. It is designed to add shine and body to dull hair while providing all-day moisture. The last item I chose was the Curl Defining Styling Gel with rose water and acai berry. It's a medium hold styling gel that reduces frizz, increases volume, and defines curls, kinks, and waves. I really wanted to try the styling foam, but it did have silicones in it, so I just decided to skip that and go straight to the gel. So the key benefits are that it will reduce frizz, boost volume, produce defined curls, and give you flake-free styling, which I love. So those are the three items I chose for this wash and go. The application will be just a little bit different since we are not using a conditioner or deep conditioner, and I'm going to show you how to do it in the shower right now. So the first thing I'm going to do is rinse my hair really well, make sure all the product is out of my hair, and then I'm going to add my TGIN Rose Water Sulfate-Free Shampoo. I'm going to add about a couple pumps of this. It smells so good. And I'm just going to massage it into my scalp really well. I'm also going to use my Vitagoods shampoo brush. This is really going to help deep clean your scalp. It helps massage and pull up all the impurities, and just feels really good on the scalp. I'll link it down below if you're interested in getting one yourself. Next, I'm going to rinse out all of the shampoo, and if you want, you can repeat the step to make sure that your scalp is really clean, but I'm only going to do it once this time. Since we're not using a typical conditioner, because the one that they offer does have silicones, I am going to be using the Smoothing Leave-In Conditioner as my conditioner and also as my leave-in. So you can do this a couple different ways. I've tried it both. The way I seem to like it is to actually use the leave-in conditioner as your conditioner, do your detangling, and then rinse it out. And while you're still in the shower, add back in some more of the smoothing leave-in conditioner, and then follow up with your gel after you're out. The other option is to add in the leave-in conditioner as your conditioner, do your detangling, and then just rinse a little bit of it out. By rinsing out just a little bit of the leave-in conditioner, your hair won't be feeling weighed down, and you're providing a little bit of moisture. But like I mentioned, I like rinsing it out and then adding it back in. I think it provides more moisture. So I've done that here, and the next step for me is to kind of prep my section and then do a little bit of scrunching. Okay, so I'm out of the shower now. I feel like my hair looks a little curlier than normal. I don't normally apply my products while I'm in the shower, but I did for this one because I just thought it made the most sense. The thing with this leave-in conditioner is the consistency is really rich, and when I tried it the other way, you know, washed, conditioned with something else, and then just tried the stylers itself, I felt like there was a little bit of pilling, or not, I don't know if that's the right word, but it's what you would get with your foundation when it kind of lifts. The same kind of thing was happening when I applied the gel immediately after the leave-in conditioner. So I wanted to do this a little bit differently. That's why I applied it in the shower. And I think the leave-in conditioner can be used as a regular conditioner. It's pretty rich and very moisturizing and really slippery. So you could just rinse it out if you like. So now I'm going to move on to the last step. Like, how awesome is this? I just go straight to the last step, and that's just using the Rose Water Curl Defining Styling Gel. I've already kind of sectioned my hair, so I'm just gonna add a little pump at a time. The consistency is really thick and rich as well for a gel. It reminds me a little bit of the Curlsmith In Shower Styling Gel. So if you need something to compare it to, that's what it feels like to me. It says it's like a medium hold gel, but it feels more like a strong hold to me when I use it. And really, I just wanted to apply the gel a little bit later because I wanted the leave-in to kind of just marinate my hair and let my hair just absorb some of that moisture. And looking at it, I'm not seeing that pilling at all, which is why I suggest putting the leave-in on while you're in the shower. Look at, I have nails. I'm feeling kind of fancy. These were not done in the salon. They were done by moi with some glue, and they're called Kiss. I'm sure everybody's used them before me because I'm so late to everything. But I'm just trying to feel fancy at home. This actually is really nice when you're detangling too. Now I'm going to take a comb and kind of just re-add that little section. I could use my nails, but I don't want them to pop off. So I just want to distribute all the product throughout my hair. I want to make sure that the leave-in and gel are mixed in nicely. Okay, lastly, I'm going to do the praying hands method to kind of clump up these curls. So I want them to follow my face, so I like to do that. You can also use a Denman brush or another brush, whatever works best for you. And you want to make sure you can hear the squishing sound. And then add the scrunching back in. Now I'm going to grab my curl keeper drying gloves. These are kind of fun and they dry your hair pretty quick. I've been using these on my kids too. I really like it. And I love when I use these. They feel like it's like Sesame Street or like some sort of puppet. And I'm gonna flip my hair over. All right, so we are done. I'm just gonna make sure everything is placed exactly where I want it before I let it air dry. And keep our hands off of it. Okay, so that's it for the wet styling portion. I'll be back after my hair is 100% dry to show you my results. My hair is 100% dry. It may not look like it. It's just really defined right now from the gel. At this point, I want to kind of release some of the curl cast. And when I say that, I mean I'm just going to scrunch it and do a little bit of shaking to help make it a little bit softer, because right now it does feel hard. I wouldn't want to just walk out the door and consider this my final result. Although you can, and it will be like slowly released, but I prefer to shake it out a little bit. I kind of want to go back and clarify what I was saying about this being more of a firm or hard hold. I think right now it feels hard. Although when I've been using this the last couple of weeks here, I've noticed that, you know, when you shake it out, when you scrunch it a little bit, it does release and leave more of a medium hold. I also want to point out that because this is a 3-step system, if I were to just shake it out fully and pick it and everything, it's going to give you like major volume. There's no styling cream underneath the gel. There's a leave-in, but I don't feel like it's going to have long lasting hold, as in like more than like a day or two. as opposed to using this with the styling cream underneath it to really hold in that moisture and really keep them more defined. So the first thing I'm gonna do is just scrunch it, just release the curl cast from the bottom. I wanted to add that if you want to add a few drops of oil and mix it in with your leave-in conditioner before you apply it as a last step, I don't think that's a terrible idea. I think it will kind of keep the shine going after you scrunch it out. It's really going to depend on if you use a styling cream or something else with this 3-step system. I just think if you're not going to use a styling cream, then maybe a couple drops of oil to either release this curl cast or mixing it in with the leave-in wouldn't be a terrible idea. Without that extra moisture, I do kind of feel like you could go frizzy a little quicker than you want on this, but it's also gonna give you really beautiful results if you're looking for full volume. Okay, so we could just kind of end it here and say this is the final result. I think I'd like to show you what it would look like if I fully shake it out, do a little picking so you can see the volume you can get on day 1. Okay, so I'm going to just shake out the roots a little bit. Let you see what that looks like. So here's a little close-up so you can get a better idea. I think as a 3-step system, these are really good results. All right, so let's really shake this out so I can show those of you that want to see the volume how this looks. Okay, so we'll go ahead and take the pick to give it a little bit more fluff. And I'm really just kind of focusing it underneath. I don't want to do too much on the top. All right, so now you're getting a better idea of the kind of volume you'll get on day 1 after using these 3 things. I'm really happy with my results. I feel like the more you fluff it out, the softer it feels and the less hold you get, but I do just love the way it looks overall. And that's gonna complete my review on the TGIN Rose Water line. I'm dying to know if you guys have tried this before or if you want to. Let me know down below in the comments, especially if you have fine curls. I really wanna know how it worked on your hair as well. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.